Mm-hmm. Get away, get away. Okay, how's that? That should fixed it. It went to default instead of my usual headset USB import. There's a row of lockers here. Must have been used for storing personal artifacts. Fellow third one's labeled loose Ben and has a lock combination on it. There's a combination lock on there and you don't know the combo. Well, darn. Isn't that just a pickle? I'm pretty sure I've done everything here. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I've done everything over there. Let's go to Cavern Canyon. You see a streak of fire blast going over the horizon. You ride to the site of impact and find a meat Eeyore. Alright, I'll pickaxe it. You pull out your pick and make short work and small rocks of the meteor. You gain Shit! You gain 1,429 meat, gain item stardust. Unfortunately, your pick melts from the heat of the meteor. The heatier. Whew, lad. Oh yeah, I remember this now. What all do I have? Probably need another pickaxe. Stock certificate. It's been a long time since I played this. Ooh. This is a set of marching orders directing a rifle division to Fort All Dead, far to the north of Dirtwater. You discovered a new map location, Fort All Dead. Treacherous territory up there. A fellow ought to be careful. Will do. Gore-splattered scroll. Alright. The scroll is almost too covered in blood and viscera to read. Lucky for you, you've gotten all that practice reading inside of a dog. You scrape the largest of the giblets off of the scroll and read it. It says to take a pile of human ashes, spread them out in the shape of a person inside a red chalk ritual circle, then sprinkle them with stardust and place a mostly perfect or better glass sphere where the heart would be. Anyway, that's the gist of it. The actual test has a lot more of these and thous and such as like that. Plus there's a lot of weird gibberish you're supposed to say out loud while you're doing it. Okie dokie then. Robe receipt. This is a receipt for a delivery of 150 black silk robes. Sounds pretty ominous. No, that seems perfectly normal. I mean, it's time you start gathering clues with the whole perambulating dead situation going around these parts. You grab a notebook and paperclip the receipt to the first page. You got an item necromancer journal. I should check that out. No, I don't think I want to. Right, so we got some stuff to do here. Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta stop those guys. Danger, spider. Alright, I'm going right in. This crate has weapons scrawled on black paint. This crate has medicine scrawled on it in black paint. This crate has booze scrawled on it. I'll look at booze, yeah, sure. You open the crate to find a single bottle of booze. It's not the fanciest in the world, but for these parts it's pretty fancy. You got an item, decent tequila. You hear a sudden chittering coming from that big hole behind you. Hey, how's it going? You must have a death wish standing close to that thing. I don't know. He's pretty friendly to me. How's it going, buddy? Huh? How you doing? You doing alright? I mean, I love what you've done with the place. I mean, the bones are an excellent touch, but I hate to break it to you, it's August. Halloween's not for a couple months. Well, alright then. I'm just, go over there. No way are you going back in there, but I want to. Those boards can't hide from your prying eyes or your prying crowbar. Well, thank goodness I got that. Danger spider. Alright. Let's tunnel behind this opening, go straight up. No way you get through it unless you're a huge spider. Well, good thing I don't know it'll be like that. You hear a horrible skittering noise, followed by a scream, followed by more horrible skittering noises, followed by more screams, followed by some rapping noises, followed by some muffled screams. Then there's more skittering, then silence. Seems alright to me. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty normal. The gang has been prepped for spider consumption. I'ma just leave him for... Ooh, Danger Kitchen. Danger's my middle name. How's it going, buddy? This poor chef is chained to the wall. His eyes widen as you approach. Hey, you're not one of them. Are you here to rescue me? Sure, let's go with that. Oh, thank goodness. He thrusts his hand into yours and shakes vigorously. I'm Doug. Fappy. How do you do, Doug? Well, I've been chaining up in this dank cave for weeks, cooking for them stripy hat idiots. That sounds awful. You want to know what the worst part? There's a perfectly good oven 8 feet to my right, and there's a shelf of perfectly good ingredients 8 feet to my left. How's that the worst part? This chain's only 4 feet long. Ah, that's rough. I know, right? There I was, fresh out of culinary school with a million meat idea in my head. Now here I am, 4 feet shy of my dream, cooking the same pot of soup over and over again. What million meat idea? You, promised to steal my idea, right? I can't promise anything. I can't promise. He frowns. Well, then I'm not going to tell you my idea. Suit yourself. Wait a minute, you could just leave me here. Come on. Promise me you won't steal my idea so we can... Alright, fine, I promise. Okay, then. It's a new kind of sandwich. Or maybe a taco. It's so revolutionary that I'm not quite sure where it fits in the whole hand food taxonomy, to be honest. Anyway, in the middle of it there's a sausage, but it's sausage made from the cheapest possible parts of a pig, ground up so finely you can't even identify them anymore. Okay. And it's served in a long split roll, which soaks up the grease, so you can't tell how fatty the sausage is. And the best part, the name. You ready to hear the name? Sure. I call it the hot dog. Ugh. What do you think? How about the hot fappy? How about the hot fappy instead? Don't be ridiculous, hot fappy. What does that even mean? Oh, ridiculous. Hey, there's no need to be mean about it. He sighs. Not that any of this matters. Even if I did get out of this chain, there's no point in hanging around this empty cave making hot dogs for just myself. I don't even like the taste of them. You could set up shop in Dirtwater. Brilliant. You're a genius, Fappy. Hot dogs for sale all day, every day. I'll make a mint. Say, there's an idea. What if I add mint to the sausage mixture? You help him break his chains. He leaves the cave, haul in the oven and a shelf full of ingredients. He's just lots. If he could haul all that stuff by himself, why couldn't he just break the chains himself? Hauling the oven and a shelf full of ingredients, muttering to himself about new sausage recipes. That's that then. Okay. Nothing on the shelf looks any good. Ah, those guys are doing alright, okay. Danger bar. Alright, well, all these bottles are empty. Okay. It looks like this place needs a new bartender. What's this? He had a jaw harp in his pocket. Maybe they killed him for playing the jaw harp too much. You got a jaw harp. Okie dokie then. There's a few full bottles. Take, yeah. Cheap whiskey, cheap tequila, and cheap wine. Alright, we're loaded, baby. Speaking of loaded, we should probably do something about these guys. Alright, let's arrest them. You stack the cocoons on the back of your horse, except for one which Susie carries on her shoulder, and head back to the Dirtwater jail. Turn them in. Is that the Stripey Hat Gang? What happened to them? They had a run-in with a giant spider. A giant spider of justice. Fortunately, the reward is for results rather than explanations. You gain 3,000 meat, 33 experience. Groovy. Empty cell. This empty cell's all ghostly. Well, that's normal. Alright, let's see what else we got here. It says wanted house in the desert gang for mortgage non-payment, squatting, and general public nuisance. Also for murdering 2 collection agents. Last seen at the house in the desert. Alright, well, okay then. Another wanted poster. The Potemkin gang for unlicensed civil engineering and flaunting of construction regulations. Last seen unregistered settlement north of Dirtwater. This poster shows the location of a suspicious city the gang's hiding at. Want to go check it out? Sure. Alright. Discover new location. Got it. Alright. Let's see what we got. Should probably check out Fort Aldbed, maybe. Toilet pistol. My filthy porcelain cow. My brown boots. Let's go check out Fort All Dead. We catch sight of towers of an old mission nestled among the pines. No, I don't want to go there now, but sure, let's go with that. What's that? Hey there, Susie. Susie looks over her notes. I think there's another ranch in this area. I don't know nothing about it. It's pretty new. Okay, we'll take a look. Alright then. Alright, well, okay then. Hi. How's it going? Sorry about that. Pardon me. Sorry, excuse me. Excuse me, pardon me. Beg your pardon. Sorry, pardon me. Excuse me. Alright, let's go. Try and map of the region. This table has a little model of the region on it. Toilets. Flush. Take that, toilet. Oh, it's missing the handle. Huzzah. Speaking of which, how's my XP looking? Let's see. Hellbender. Outfoxing. Let's get outfoxing. And that, and that. Yeah. Ooh, hello. There's a little metal pin on the floor. Hey, pick it up. Rifleman insignia pin. Well, too bad. I don't shoot things very well, but... Ooh, has restorated nothing. Got smelling salt, silver bullet, canteen. Alright then. Hey. Hey. There we go. Pick the lock, silver bullet, field trauma kit, and hard tack. Nothing in here but a sewing kit, 3 needles. That's pretty good. Chemical bullet in the canteen. This one only contains important military air. Well, good for it. You pick the lock, revealing the footlocker to be full of human bones. Normal. Skeleton bone, skull chips, and a handful of loose teeth. Perhaps you could sell them to a dent student. Alright, well, nothing there. Stench resistance, you jerk. Ooh, an old patrol cap. Got that and the barely enchanted hat. Don't be fooled by all stars. It ain't got much magic in it. I'd hope so. Dig through the knapsack. What was this? A note? Yes, it's a note. Cryptic note about ley lines. This is a note from the necromancer to one of his cultist flunkies. Interesting. There's also an evil-looking leather-bound tome. Alright, well, okay. I'll take that. Last thing is a little diary, which you decided to leave in there in case the owner just comes back looking for it. I'm gonna read it, though. Seems to have been written by one of the necromancer's cultists. He and several others are reanimating the dead soldiers here on the theory that the best undead army would be a literal undead army. The hitch in the plan came when they raised the officers who decided they weren't going to take orders from a bunch of weirdo civilians. The last entry suggests the author and his cohorts were planning on abandoning their station and reporting back to the necromancer, but the entry abruptly ends in the middle of the sentence. Fascinating. Okay, cool. Welcome back, man. This mass grave is absolutely teeming with those skeletal riflemen. They don't seem interested in getting out, but you could definitely jump in there if you're itching for a fight. Alright. Stop it. Look at me. I'm performing human transmutation. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go to the rescue mission. A shot rings out and something buzzes past your ear. You quickly dive behind a rock, just in case those two things are connected and not just, say, someone hunting nearby. Also, there's a bee. Peering carefully under the rock, you eventually spot movement in the underbrush. It's a hunter with an old-fashioned matchlock rifle and a cloak with leaves stuck to it, which is less effective as camouflage than it sounds because all the trees around here are pine trees. You also notice that he's been out here for a very long time, which you can infer from the way he's literally a skeleton. I'm going to use magic to escape. You do a little fancy bean magic, and bean vines sprout up under the ground around the hunter skeleton, entangling his legs and, more importantly, his rifle. Which seems like a pretty good trick that would be useful in a real fight, not just some one-off random encounter, doesn't it? Anyway, you ride away quickly before the skeleton gets his gun arm free. Alright, 16 experience. Alright, what's going on over here? June blossoms, clever. Hello. Gosh, a real life nun. Yes, I'm Sister Tabitha. I'm Fappy Brian. What's with the cots? Well, what with the cow attacks and so on, I felt my faith would be better served by running this place as a clinic rather than just a church. I also sell medical supplies if you need, like your healing to go. You need any errands run or anything? Funny you should ask. I've been experimenting with the healing properties of a purple grass that grows near here, but I've run out. Would you mind picking some up for me? It grows in a cave that makes an unusual humming sound. Humming cave? No problem, I'll be right back with it. Oh, can I buy stuff too? Can I buy some, like, field trauma kit, blood building, broken leg pills? You're not sure which is stranger, that these work at all, or that they only work on legs. Alright. How about a stock certificate? Can you take that? How about a silver nugget too? How about an unrefined meat nugget? How about 8 of them? Gold teeth. I'll keep the gold teeth. Never know, that might come in handy, eh? Eh? Alright, whatever. Let's get out of here. Check out the humming cave. There's no grave up the side of the trail, or if not, then someone went and stuck a wood cross to the ground for no reason. I'm gonna dig it up. You dig up the grave and find, well, pretty much exactly what you'd expect. You got Burr the Whiskey, Gold Skull, grave dirt, and an old wedding ring. Alright, hit the trail. Howdy there, Sanic. Oh, these rocks are weirdly organized. This is like that scene from Finding Dory, you know, near like the end of the movie. They got all the purple rock or purple shells. That snake isn't gonna let you pass without struggle. A struggle it is. Uh-oh. This might be a bit of a problem. Hadouken. Hadouken. Pew. Oh, that's not that big of a deal. You're a giant wimp. You just have a lot of health. Alright. Put an end to the shocking tail. Shocking snake. Snake venom bladder. A lot of people don't know the difference between venomous and poisonous. I'm not going to explain it to you, but this is what makes a snake both. Alright then. Hooray! Okay, we entered Stargate, I guess. Yep, definitely Stargate. This looks dangerous. Probably shouldn't be standing right underneath it. Probably shouldn't be standing right under it, but alright, I'm gonna do that. Hello. A weird device. Just grab it. Alright. Strange stone arrow. It's a triangular object made of a strange stone-like material shot through a channels of smooth black glass. Well, alright then. Oh yeah, that's right. I already put the snakeskin hat on this thing. Alright, we're good. I forgot we named the horse Sanic too. Cool. So it was actually like dubbed in Japanese too and everything? I mean, I imagine it would be, but still, you never really know, in all honesty. Sanic takes a weird turn somewhere. And you find yourself completely surrounded by old dead trees. Where are you? A gray mist closes in on you as Sanic marches confidently forward through the gnarled and ancient forest. You shudder. Is this where I find the Master Sword? This becomes Legend of Zelda all of a sudden. Keep going. Sanic stops. Through the fog you see a shape. You dismount to investigate, and it reveals itself to be the shape of a pedestal, topped with the shape of a book. I'll take the book. A chill runs down your spine as you touch the book. Fundamentals of Next Mix. Alright, oh, that's cool. Yeah, okay. A month later, 0. Cool. Hi, how's it going, buddy? No entry, but I want to get smashed. Sir! That's very rude. Okay? Real jail, okay? Non-fake horse sales on the nose. Genuine TNT and sandwiches. Well, that's just... Okay, that's just weird. Guy shouts that place is condemned. It's not safe to go in there. Runs over to stop you. Sheesh, dude. What's your problem, lady? The bandit looks distraught. What's the matter, buddy? I lost my belt buckle. Did you look near the bar? Oh, good idea. I'll look over there. Alright, well. No one will ever suspect a thing crawling my belly. Okay, well, this is... Ow. 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 Hey, look, an outhouse. You duck into the outhouse to plan your next move. While you're pondering, you know something weird. This outhouse has a back door. That's normal. There's one thing I wonder. It's wonder why more outhouses don't have back doors. Well, alright. This doesn't seem safe. I don't know. This is the back of the jail. Turns out it's a flat plywood like a theatrical set. The ropes that are holding this thing doesn't look very strong. You could probably knock it over pretty easily, but you should probably hold off until just the right moment. The jail, you said. Hefty load. If you know what I mean. Jail, huh? Okay, well, she's over by the jail, so... Looking at the jail. Damn it. This is an hour. Okay. Ow. Alright. No, wait. Ow. Wait, right there. Da-ding-da-doo-doo-doo. Hey-ya, hey-ya, hey-ya. Kabonk. Crash. The fake building falls over on the real bandits. Well, I was kind of hoping we'd get the fake bandits, but oh well. I guess I'll settle. The gang is knocked out. You can arrest them now if you want. Alright, let's go. You haul the sorry so-and-sos back to Dirtwater and lock them in the jail. Say, that's a Potemkin gang. How'd you get them? Pushed the jail over on them? What? Never mind. All in a day's work. Ooh, hello. Yet another wanted poster. Lots of criminals around these parts. Poster says wanted, the Black Hat Bandits, for horse theft and selling of counterfeit glue. Last seen headed north towards the old millinery. Alright, well, okay. No good can come of criminals with access to hat-making machinery. Would you like to go investigate? Hell yeah. You spot the location of the millinery on your map and spend some time saying millinery over and over. You discover a new map location, the old millinery. 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 It's a good word. Alright, well, okay then. Now let's check out the ranch. A strange stone arrow you found starts going crazy, beeping and booping, rolling around of its own accord. It practically drags you in the direction of a strange, decrepit-looking house. Discover map location, Professor's house. Alright, okay, well, alright. The beeping machine leads you to a ramshackle house in the middle of the desert. Isn't everything a desert in this place? Ow, ow, ow. Alright, had to run into... Ooh! Appears to be an extremely powerful magnifying mirror, basically an inside-out microscope. The microscopic mites that live in your eyelashes seem to be getting along just fine. Well, good for them. Professor's toilet is in very good repair. Flush it. Yay! Excuse me, my name's Fappy Brian. What? Oh, I didn't notice you come in. I'm not used to visitors, but folks generally call me the Professor. Is there anything I can do for you? Well, I found this bleeping gizmo, and I sort of followed the bleeping and led me here. Well, I'll be. It's certainly the right place, young man. This is El Vibrato technology, and I happen to be as much of an expert as anyone alive today. What now? El Vibrato. They were an ancient race that lived here long before humans. Well, they mostly lived underground, so they might be still living as far as I know. Never seen a people of an actual person, though, just the machines they left behind. Were they space aliens? Could be aliens, or a genius pre-humans, or an entirely different terrestrial evolutionary line. At this stage of the investigation, it's impossible to say. Isn't it exciting? Here, let me have a closer look at your beeping gizmo. Alright. Aha, as I suspected. This is one of their transponders. It detects other El Vibrato technology and homes in, you see. That'll be why I led you here. I've got a thing I've been trying to repair. Tinkers around with the transponder for a bit and then plugs a strange stone marble into a socket on it. There you go, good as new. Just swipe up and down to turn it on or off. Swipe. Now I gotta warn you, this device will lead you to abandoned El Vibrato technology. But it might also attract unwanted attention. From what? From the El Vibrato technology. You'll see what I mean. Just be careful. Okay. You know, now that I think about it, you've arrived at the perfect time. In order to get anywhere further with my research, I need more samples of El Vibrato tech. But searching for it eats up all the time I could be using to research it. Aha, I get you. Right, you're the adventuresome type, so bring me back whatever devices you find, and I can get them up and running. That'll benefit the both of us. Alright, deal? Great. First priority will get my keystone fabricator running. They lock their doors and things with these little stone alley blocks, see? So if we can make our own, that'll open a lot of doors for us, literally and figuratively. Alright, what do we need? The components aren't rare, at least as far as priceless ancient technology goes. Bring me, about 5 handfuls of scrap. I should be able to salvage the last parts I need from that much. Roger that. Alright, well, that's... Hello. This is the Professor's keystone fabricator. He's still waiting some parts to finish it. Hint, hint. Alright, gee, alright. This dresser contains 10 instances of the exact same shirt and 20 identical socks. Huh, sounds almost exactly like me. Let me see. Oh yeah, the ranch. There's a crate in the road, which is not a crate's natural habitat. Poor lost crate. Maybe you can help it. Alright, I'll open it up. You help the crate by prying the lid off and helping yourself to the contents. Lock, length of rope, and ranch dressing. Alright. Ooh, haystack. Get my needle. Looks like somebody's washing ferrets in this thing. Yuck. Hello. Hi. How's it going? Old burned crate. Guess it came with the property. Kick it open. Stuff inside is unburnt. It's a pretty good crate, I'll say. Handful of nails and a lock. Hello. Hey, like howdy. I'm selling herbal remedies. Care to buy? What kind of herbal remedies? The kind that are gifted to us by Gaia without any interference by human hands. So weeds. That's a derogatory term created by the man, but yeah, basically. Alright, well, have fun with that. I mean, hey, how's it going, buddy? Howdy. Hey, yeah, howdy, man. What's happening? Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Ooh, not much, man. Move on this little patch of land to grow crops. We decided the natural Gaia to grow whatever she wants, right? I bet that's a lot easier, too. Right on, man. Neat. Where'd you get that hat? Oh, this? Old friend of mine made it, man. I forgot which one. What will we take for it? Well, I've been thinking of trying a new style, man. Maybe like one of those hats that armor guys used to wear back in the day. Like it's kind of an ironic statement, man. There's an old fort over yonder that way. I'll swap with you. You mean like this? Nice, man. Bars like commerce, man. Except natural. Can you dig it? Alright. This hat is more like a sack woven from red, gold, and green wool. It's like something made out of a dream. Yeah, groovy. Hey, how's it going? Howdy, I'm Fappy. Hi, I'm Luis. Luis Lathrop. Why a long face, Luis? Ah, jeez. Basically, I'm stuck here farming with a couple of dummies who don't know how to farm a dang thing, so they just let the weeds grow and call it natural. I'm so sick of eating dandelions I could scream. Well, why don't you leave? I haven't gotten any meat or any prospects or anywhere to go. I mean, dandelions are terrible, but they're better than eating dirt. It's such a mess. How'd you get in this predicament? I headed west after graduating bacon school and fell in with these two because they talked a big game about natural grains. Fool that I was, I didn't realize they weren't really interested in anything. That they were really only interested in was getting silly on local weed, not doing any work. So you're looking for work. Gosh, yes, desperately. Only trade I know is bacon, though. Do you know somewhere that's hiring a baker? Heck, even I'm paid way better, and this comes with room and board. I just want to get out of here. I don't, sorry. Shucks. Well, if you hear anything, please let me know. Will do. Yeah, I don't think they got any. Alright, time to go to the railroad camp. Ooh, hello. Find a flyer for a dynamite store up north. It's charred around the edges like it got blown here by an explosion. Mark the address down on your map. Dynamite Dan's Discount Dynamite Dare House. Let's go there. Hi, Dynamite Dan's. Contains enough dynamite for a whole year. Dynamite, 1 year, stenciled in this crate, an official-looking typeface. Well, I wanted to talk with you. How's things going? I mean, love what you've done with the place. Nearby cloud of dust turns out to be a bandit on a horse, riding hell for leather for unknown reasons. Well, I know them, but you don't. You pull your horse up alongside hers and match the speed. Hi, what's up? Where's the fire? Get bent and or lost. Warn her about riding too fast. You should be careful. Lots of geomeid activity around here. What? The rest of her sentence is cut off as her horse trips over a gopher hole and goes down in a snarl of flaming limbs and dust. You catch her meat pouch out of the air as miscellaneous loose possessions fly out of the tumult cloud. Them's the breaks. Sweet. How's it going, buddy? This guy should never be put in charge of a switch, I'll say. He's too busy playing with his watch to get any work done. Ask him where he got it. Say, that's a nice watch. Where'd you get it? I bought it from this gal who runs a store down south here. Name of Buttonwell something. Where is the store exactly? Oh, you can't miss it. It's right in between a cactus and a different cactus. Very, very thorough. He points to a spot on your map. Discover a new map location. Buttonwell McCritrick's store. Thanks. Don't mention it. I'm gonna mention it. No, really. Thanks a lot. Sure. Don't mention it. I mean it. I really appreciate you telling me where this eyes narrow. Really, it's no trouble at all. Don't mention it. I mean it. I'm gonna keep mentioning it. I've run out of ways to thank you, but I really do want you to know that I'm very grateful for your help. His face starts to turn red. Do not mention it. He looks about ready to punch you if you don't knock it off. Okay, don't mention it. She's not getting much track light, but she's an expert whistler. Hey, buddy. How's it going? You approach the beleaguered-looking man in tiny glasses. Howdy there. Who's in charge of this outfit? If I'm being charitable, I'd say that fellow over there in the white hat's the foreman. He points at the man next to a huge pile of rocks. And if you're not, he smiles. Then I'd say that paper-backed idiot over there in the absurd white hat's the fellow you're looking for. Alright, thanks. How's it going, buddy? Hi, you're in charge. I was wondering if there's anything I could do to help. You want to know something? I love trains. Oh? Is this going to be like an ASDAF movie thing? Okay, we're good. Ever since I was a little boy, huge, magnificent, roaring iron beasts, they were magical to me, like dragons. When the opportunity arose to take on this management on this rail line, I jumped on it like a shot. And you know what I learned? What was that? Organizing, building, and running one of these operations is one of the most amazing pain in the ass you will ever experience, ever imagine. You want to help? Congratulations, you're the new foreman. I'm going to go home and play with my models. Alrighty then. How's it going? I guess I'm the boss now? Man looks you up and down. Well, no, I suppose it can't be any worse than that last clown. He extends his hand. Name's Smee. I'm your assistant. What's the situation? Well, I'm sure you didn't miss seeing this giant pile of rocks blocking our path. The surveyors say there isn't any other suitable mountain pass, so we can't reroute around it even if we had the months it'd take. Any ideas? Well, by my calculation, we could dynamite it clear without too much trouble. Problem is, it'll take a lot of dynamite. A whole year's worth of figure. We used to keep that much on hand for emergencies like this one, but a pack of goblins stole, sneaky little varmints. Alright, I'll get it back for you. Glad to hear it. The goblins are holed up over in Gustavin Gulch. It's a real rough place. Might want to spend some time getting the lay of the land and honing your fighting skills before headed that way. Especially if you plan on going in guns blazing. We don't need that specific dynamite, though. I need you can lay your hands on to be fine, long as there's enough of it. I'll look into it. Alright, let's check it out. Wait, ooh. You come across a horse trying fruitlessly to figure out how to use a pair of binoculars. Those aren't for you, buddy. The horse reluctantly agrees and trots off, leaving the binoculars behind. Alright, these will come in handy. They'll also come in pairs, because otherwise they wouldn't be binoculars. Hang on, I gotta go to the shop first. El Vibrato transponder starts making that bleepy noise. That means either treasure or a monster is nearby. It turned out to be a monster. Nuts. Fortunately, it doesn't seem to have noticed you. I'll beat it. I'll beat it up. Hadouken! Oh, that was easy. You taught that ancient machine the error of its ancient ways, whatever those are. El Vibrato scrap. Hooray! Hi. I like to buy stuff. The woman behind the counter stares with a huge grin on her face, gestures at the goods she's got for sale. Alright, I'll take... Ooh, Beancraft. Let's go. Ooh, mind your meat. Can of oil. Is this a lubricant or a lubricant? Both, in a sense, because it is a can of lubricant. I'll buy it, I guess. I mean... Do you have a pickaxe? You do have a pickaxe. Wait, hang on. I have books. Dickerin, yeah! Read the book from cover to cover and learn, among other things, that the cover price is way too high. Got Dickerin. Did you have a hard bargain and you never let anybody sell you the long end of a stick? Nice. After you're done reading it, you use your newfound skills to pawn it off a wide-eyed rube for 60 meat. Done and done. This is a cookbook. A cookbook! Specializing in bean recipes. Read this, learn a new bean slinging skill. This is an article about butter, an article about beans, and the juxtaposition gives you an idea. Gives you butter bean, a spell that reduces opponent's muscle, mysticality, and moxie. There's a poem scribbled in the margins whose words keep shifting and changing. Gives uncanny presence, resists elemental damage. Cool. It includes a chapter about making human-sized or larger automatons and binding them to your will to help out with kitchen tasks. Give you Bean Golem, combat skill, which summons a powerful golem to fight for. I'm getting uncanny presence. That sounds cool. You read the poem and briefly lose consciousness. Gain a perk on Uncanny Presence. You've delved into so many occult mysteries that you're only like 80% real at this point. When you come to, you look in the margins of the book and see that the poem has been replaced with a crude drawing of you. Horrified, you destroy the book, just in case. Alright. Cryptic note about the ley lines. Examine the weird note, can't make heads or tails. Stick to the necromancer journal. Alright, well, okay, that's something. Alright, what'd you have? Oh yeah, pickaxe. Give me the pickaxe. Pickaxe. Give me the pickaxe. Yeah! Alright, thank you. Pickaxe, oil, shovel. You want it? It's yours, my friend. As long as you have enough meat. That sounded a little bit dirtier than I expected it to. You walk into the military and find 5 bandits lounging around in a big pile of half-made hats. It's the law! Skedaddle! The bandits scattered like cockroaches, each shutting themselves behind a different door. Guess I have to wrangle them individually. Fine. This patch of filthy floor wears a lot of hats. Okay. It's literally Team Fortress 2, just stacking hats on top of each other, but okay. So many brims, so little time. Okay. I wonder who's the bad guy here. I wonder... J'accuse. Kaboo! Sucker. Next. Ha! I saw that. Pew! It's at least nice to me that I put the hat back on them after I shoot it off their head. Also, I'm a really good shot if I can just shoot a hat off of someone's head. You have a different, like, thing. There you go. Hello. This was apparently the demo model from a player piano showroom. It's only got 3 songs in it. They're all children's versions of traditional songs that are in the recently developed public domain, and they're all set up to play just the first few seconds on a loop. The people who worked here must have hated it. The Yellow Rose of Public Domain, My Old Public Domain Home, Public Domain Joe. How about My Old Public Domain Home? You changed the song on the piano. Ugh. Alright. How about the Yellow Rose of Public Domain? Alright, Public Domain Joe. You changed... Is that whistling in here? Aha! Sleeping on the job, I see. Pew. Ha! Pew. Gotcha. Got him! Alright, turn this shit off. Good riddance is right. Door's very locked. Pick the lock. Several years worth of hat magazines, Hat Trend, Hat and Head, Hats Today, that kind of thing. The guy who sat here wore lots of hats, but he made even more. A true American hero. It's a safe, slightly larger than a large cowboy hat. Well, I don't have safe cracking, that sucks. Oh, there's the door. Deal with him. Turn him in. You march the Black Hat bandits back to Dirtwater on the end of a rope and lock them in the town jail. Where'd you find them? The old millinery? Yep. Of course. You know, bandits would be a lot harder to find if they didn't keep picking such thematic hideouts for some reason. Anyway, here's your reward. All in a day's work. Well, hi. I just wanted to say hi. Hi. Well, I must be getting back to work. She coughs as if to say you should be doing something more important. Well, gee, fine. Okay. Don't have to be so rude about it. Hello. The poster says wanted, the Gherkin brothers, for kidnapping, brining kidnapped victims, and an attempted sale of human flesh for consumption. Last seen headed out for the old abandoned pickle factory. Interesting. Can't let these dastardly criminals escape justice. It wouldn't be kosher. Would you like to go investigate? Sure, let's go. Old abandoned pickle factory. Sounds lovely. Hi, Craig T. Nelson, coach. Get it? Craig T. Nelson, coach. That's funny. That's funny. Let's check the desert. Alright, snake bait mine. That sounds fun. Exposed meat vein. Alright. Think I'll stick out here in the open air if all the same to you. I should explore into mine. This is a cave with fancier rocks than usual. But oh gosh. You look at the mining equipment, you have no idea what any of it does. I'm gonna explain it. Hey Susie, what? I just wanted to tell you about this mining stuff. Okay. So this first machine here is an automatic kerf conveyor. And this thing over here, this thing is used to extract asymmetric methane and then fracture it. Susie's size. And this third machine here is a brittle peat liquefier. It converts resin into retrograde dust. Minesplainer. You sure do think you know a lot about mining. You're a real expert gaining EXP with mining stuff. Cool. Susie rolls her eyes. Are you finished? Yeah. I wish I saved that meat vein. Oh well. Coffee cactus. Don't have fortune. Pile of loose boards. Snake. Pull it out and punch it. Now just blast it with the magic fire bean. Then shoot it. It's dead now. Car's overflowing. Dig through it. I'm gonna find a meat nugget. There's a smoking snake in the smoking hole. I'll just yank it out and punch it. Boom. And dead. You really smoked that snake. I mean, you didn't smoke it like you'd share it. You just smoked it figuratively. Hooray! Murder. Wait. Okay, I could have sworn I had a bean craft thing. Left a pickaxe. Well, I could use that like 5 seconds ago. Yeehaw! Rhyme lantern. Alright, well, that's fun. Let's do this again, never. Find a pair of saddlebags slung over a tree branch. Stenciled letters on the side read, Property of Fort Alda Library. I'm gonna dig through it. Hey, Beancraft. Yeah. That's not good. Looks like a bunch of bandits have holed up in McCready's house. Uh-oh. Looks like you have to be sneaky if you want to avoid a full-on fracas. Sneaky's my middle name. Wait, really? Yes, Sneaky is my middle name. Okay, if you say so. Thank you. But first, Butterbean, Bean Wall. I guess I get Bean Wall. Practice making hills of beans flatter and flatter until they become walls. Fortunately, just you finally master the technique, you drop the book on the other side of one of the walls and lose it. Aww. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. From the sound of it, you say this doghouse contains an angry dog. This doghouse contains an angry dog. Very funny. You're not gonna be able to get past it without alerting the gang and ooh, give the dog a bone. With a knick-knack, paddywhack, you achieve your aim. The dog begins contentedly gnawing the human femur. Good for him. Good little poocher. Dun 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 dun. The hinges of the gate are really rusty. Yeah, oil the hinges. Use the last of the oil in the can on the rusty hinges. The gate swings openly and silently. Nice. You creep up to the door. You can hear the gang inside. You notice that the door jamb is busted, probably from being kicked in. There's a crude hasp made of bent nails on the door. Looks like the bandits have been locking it with a padlock from the outside when they leave. Alright, I want to lock them in. You quietly lock the door from the outside. You've definitely got the upper hand at this moment. What's your next move? Arrest them. Okay, fellas, the jig is up. A muffled voice says, The law! Get in, boys! And then, tarnation, we're locked in. You hear a chorus of defeated sighs. Toss out your weapons, and I won't arrest you. You hear a quiet but heated discussion inside. Eventually the voice says, Alright, and some pistols fall out the window. Bandit, Desert 6-gun. Wait, this is a fancy 6-gun. You might even go as far as say, rated a 7-gun. Whew, you gotta stop, man. It's a real problem now. Just kidding, I'm still gonna arrest you. The voice says, Aw, dang it. You ran up the gang, hauling back to Dirtwater. That's the house in the Diz gang, alright. Except for the house, that is. Did it get away? What? Was I supposed to? Nah, just kidding. Here's your reward. Justice is served. Alright, well, I'm gonna wander. Hear a rustling sound traces to a small gulch nearby. Peeking over the shoulder, you see a goblin rustling around in the bush. Presumably it's a gulch goblin rustler? I always kind of assume the thing referred to a different sort of rustling, though. It looks up at you and makes some angry sounding goblin noise. Charge out a rustling tax. Excuse me, you know there's a rustling tax levied on this gorge, right? Can't rustle here for free, bud. The goblin didn't seem to understand, so take a few minutes to communicate the concept of elaborate gestures. Eventually the goblin pays just to make you go away. Great. Yeah, that's right. Speaking of gulch, I gotta go to that gulch. First I gotta fight this thing, I guess. Hadouken! Haboo. Alright, you're dead. Have fun. Yay. Hi. A fancily dressed goblin steps forward. Hi, hello, being a mayor. Welcome. Now going away, please. The goblin seems friendly, but blocks your interest to the gulch. Can I not coming in? Sorry, only for goblins being private. Think 'em. This is not very nice. Do you want to fostering better of human-goblin relations? I could be new human ambassador, and you go to Human Town being their goblin ambassador. Guessing that might be a good idea. Diplomatics, yes. Okay. The mayor shakes her hand and starts walking towards Dirtwater. Good. You hear a quiet rustling, as though a single goblin were rummaging through a crate filled with straw. Go in and beat the straw out of it. Should probably do some leveling up. I'm probably way too weak to do anything. Upgrade that. Get some muscle and some mysticality. Oh, I have 20 XP. Okay. Alright, that's pretty good. I should probably eat something. Increase range damage by 10 for the rest of the day. Ooh, spell damage by 5 for the rest of the day. Plum pudding. Ow. And a roasted cow tongue. A lot of people don't like the idea of eating something that can taste you back. And believe me, nothing about this particular cow tongue is going to change their minds. Then a spiked coffee, burial whiskey. Ooh, burial whiskey. That sounds good. You drink the whiskey, which makes you feel like you're at your own wake. Dead drunk. I'd be late for it, though. Some cheap tequila, military-grade whiskey, decent tequila. Yeah, decent tequila, alright. You raise a toast to your friend Keela and drink the tequila. Decently tequila. Tequila! Dun, 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 dun. Cow's blood, okay then. Uncork the laudanum and spill most on the ground before drinking the remainder. Just as well, the whole bottle would have definitely killed you. Laudanum. You're feeling less pain than you normally do. I've become comfortably laudanum. That was horrible. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. Instant grits. Now let's get the black beans. You eat the beans. Fire spreads outward from your belly. Bean blackened. There's a fire in your belly. It wants out. Hot. That's a pretty accurate summary. Alright. Okay, well. Alright, okay. I'm gonna beat the straw out of him. It's armor up. Hadouken. Oh, well, he's dead. You made that trigger-happy goblin trigger sad instead. You dig through the crates the goblin was rummaging through, but there's just nothing interesting in any of them. Rats. I think I over-prepared for that fight. I should keep upgrading that, though. That's pretty good. Alright. You listen at the door. It's quiet inside. The shack is filled with crude bookshelves. The bookshelves, in turn, are filled with crude books. 3 tiles catch your attention, so very complicated numbers. All you can tell about this book is that it concerns extremely high-level mathematics. You don't have the vocabulary to understand any of it, and probably still wouldn't if it was written in English. Your brother would probably love it. Browse more. How to bird noise. This book is an extremely detailed treatise on the sounds that different birds make. You probably wouldn't expect to learn how to do an accurate great crested grub impression from the book, but that's how detailed it is. And Alice going into a seeing glass. This popular children's novel has been translated to Goblin. Jabberwocky story pretty much the same. Oh, it brilling being and toves of slithering did in a web gyring and also gin blowing. No, okay, I mean that doesn't make any sense, but alright. You listen to the door, but don't hear anything. Check out the inside. Alright, looks like the door's locked. I'm gonna pick it. You enter what turns out to be a delicatessen, and help yourself what turns out to be sandwiches. Probably. This is both a sandwich for goblins and a sandwich where the meat is goblin. Increases your mox by 5. That doesn't sound that good. There's no sound coming from inside. Check it out. The shack is filled with thousands of tiny cabinets, each labeled with a number in goblin. Look in a random drawer. Alright, I got a lollipop. Keep looking. And I got another sandwich. And I got trousers. Alright. Wait, what's this? Nope, nothing. False alarm. Alright, well, whatever. Fine. hear a couple of goblins rustling in there. Sounds like they're doing something really important. Sign says Mayor's House and Goblin. You don't hear anything inside. Investigate the bed. It's made of cactus logs with a blanket made of woven together cactus needles. Can't be comfortable. The desk is strewn with folders. You notice one that says Important Secrets on it. Read the important secrets. You learn a variety of secrets, though the only one that's actually pertinent to your circumstances is that there's a spare key to the treasure cave in drawer 69105 in the store shed. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna fight him. Uh-oh. Hadouken. Ow. Oh, ow, that hurt. Dick. You gave those fishmongering goblins what for? You look around the building and it turns out to just be filled with rotting fish. Rats. Spare key. Look in drawer 69105. Yeah. Alright. Thank you. You press your ear to the door and hear somebody delivering what sound like lines from Hamlet except in goblin tongue. From this vantage point, you also notice there's a sign next to the door reading Backstage Entrance, Here It Being, with an arrow pointing to the back of the building. I'll head backstage. You sneak backstage and watch the play from behind the curtain. Not only is it a goblin version of Hamlet, it's also being rewritten as a one-man show. To being or to not being? Oh, that is a question. Could it be better thinking to suffering a crazy things and arrows? Or fighting so many bad things for stopping them because fighting? To dying, to sleeping, hey, dreaming maybe, but oh, problems. If dreaming crazy when living, what dreams having after dying? Wow, pretty weird probably. Keep watching. You watch for a while. The bits where the actor has to do a sword fight with themselves are pretty entertaining. Alright, yeah, okay. Aw, I'm out of needles. Dang it. You hear a bunch of gruff goblin voices guffly griping at each other inside. Hidden guns blazing. Alright. So who's the most threatening out of all of these? Probably not him. He deals with mysticality mostly. Moxie? Probably him. Hadouken. You shoot him. He's easy. Ow. Oh yeah, he hurts a lot. I didn't mean that. Haha. I'm a rope ya. Ha. Kaboom. Oh, she's dead. Hadouken. You win. That'll show them. If they weren't dead now. Goblin pistol. Alright, hooray. Sadly, this door is locked. Alright. Hi. How's it going, buddy? This goblin's paying more attention to the book, Goblet, than to you, but you're pretty sure you aren't just going to be waltzing by. Spoil the ending. Hey, Goblet, good book. What thinking about how Horatio is only surviving one at the end. Everyone else dying. Poisoning, sorting, plow, pow, blam. No, wow, spoilers. The guard runs out the cave with their hands over their ears. Yay. The guard is whittling a little wood bird call, but they're not too busy to beat you up if you try to get past them. Try out your new bird calls. Duck behind a stalagmite and do your great crested grub impression. Gasp! The great crested grub. Wow! The guard pulls out a pair of binoculars out of his uniform and runs out of the cave. Alright. Unlike the other two guards, this one is being very attentive and seems very suspicious of you. Also, unlike the other two guards, they have a name tag that says Gene. Alright, Gene, I'm gonna kick your ass. How about that? Hadouken. Hee-haw. Hadouken. Pew. And he's dead. You won. So much for those guards. Yep. Alright, meat. Yeah, the dynamite. Ah, I need needles. Wasn't there someplace that sold needles? Ooh, perfect. Perfect timing. You got needles, right? Yes. I have a gold skull for some reason. Anything else? Ooh, old wedding ring. Get rid of that. Get rid of the bandit pistols. I don't really need those. Get rid of the goblin. Goblin. I don't like goblins. Alright, see ya. Back to Gulch. Old mission. Nah, I got an objective to do, man. Calm down. I gotta cartwheel my way to treasure. Yeah, meat. Goblin engagement ring and a goblin tiara. It's sturdy, but man, oh man, is it ugly. Well, I'm glad I went back for that. Let's go to the old mission now. Come across. Ah, I've read that one. Alright. But I got binoculars. Just doing my little stretches. Don't mind me. How's it going? Pew. Pew 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 pew. Pew pew. You're not a priest, so you shouldn't mess with any of this stuff. But what if I want to? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. What's wrong, sister? They came back. They just came back and took them. I couldn't stop them. Whoa, slow down, okay? What happened? Our holy relics. The saints just stormed up out of the catacombs and took them back. Wow. I didn't know what to do. I thought maybe they'd fire me if I tried to stop them. The cardinal will be here any minute. What am I going to do? To start with, take a deep breath and try to calm down, okay? Well, what's your name? I'm Sister Mary. My name's Fappy. Now, what's this about saints? Our mission is to protect 3 sacred relics. I'm the relic keeper. It's my specific job to look after them. Wait, do they call you Memento? She shows you the ruler she keeps tucked in her sleeve. No, they do not. Okay, sorry. So what happened? The saints. Oh, it's too horrible. They just came back to life somehow. They came up out of the catacombs all skeletal and ghastly looking. I mean, it's probably blasphemy to say that, but I nearly fainted. And they took back the relics. Yes, and if they aren't recovered before the cardinal gets here, I'll be in so much trouble. Uh-oh, how much time is there? Well, actually, he's months overdue, so it's probably not all that urgent. But still. Alright, I'll get him back for you. Oh, thank you so much. Wait a second. Are you going to have to fight him to get the relics back? Because that's probably blasphemous, too. I mean, probably? But if black magic brought them back to life, that's like super blasphemous, right? So it evens out. Oh dear, the Cardinal's going to want to have a very long talk about this. But go ahead and do what you must, I suppose. Alright. I gotta beat up a bunch of holy skeletons, I guess. Hello. This coffin looks like it was hauled down here fairly recently. It's empty. Curious. Hi, how's it going? Kick it over. Alright, fine, whatever. I'll take your gold tooth, buddy. Hey. This skull is resting on top of a commemorative spoon. Your treasure hunting senses are finally honed, though not very discriminating. Got a souvenir spoon. The skull is whispering at you. That doesn't seem right. It just sounds like gibberish, though really creepy gibberish. It's an empty alcove. The little pseudonym is written below it. Oh, hey, this is where you found that skull you found goes. Put it back. There we go. Safe and sound. Yeah. This pile of skulls has been cemented together for some reason. Pick it apart. At the center of the pile, you unearth on skull. A shiny black stone. It's making more noise than stones usually do. Weird. Young Frankenstein. Funny enough, I did actually just watch Young Frankenstein yesterday. I am a scientist, not a philosopher. This rock is really whispering. Fortunately, he appears to be asleep. I'm gonna wake him up. Alright, well. Hadouken. Pew. Hadouken. That wasn't that bad, wimp. The bigger they are, the harder they excommunicate. St. Beefus' finger. St. Beefus was so big, he had more bone in his little finger than most people have in their entire arm. And a St. Beefus thigh. St. Beefus' legs were so big, he had to sit in 2 chairs at the same time. Hooray! It's probably better than my red hot poker. Why, I reckon I hardly know her. That's clever. Alright. Let's go St. Beefus' thigh. I gotta whack some skeletons in the face with you. Hello. Wait. Am I losing my mind, or did I get another one of those advanced beancraft volumes? No, I guess I'm just leaving my mind. Reassemble it. Okay, pretty sure I got the bones reassembled correctly. I'm gonna fight him. Nope, at the very last minute the bones fly apart again. Seems all you accomplished is making them angry. Rats. Hadouken. Hey. I'm gonna whap you. Pew. Whap. Ow. Oh, you're all a bunch of wimps. Didn't even faze me. I'm like Brawl Meta Knight up in this bitch. Hadouken. Oh yeah. Ba. Pew. Wow. Come on, die. Ha. Yay. Well done. Now Saint Cortana's in pieces so small they can't do any harm. Alright. Got a ring. So that's cool. Oh yeah, give me my filthy porcelain cow. Woo. Victory, Screech. Just some trash. The necromancer's got real litter bugs. How'd they even get in here? A burnt scroll. I am a pope. Seriously. Saint Pope stands beatifically behind the dais. He keeps doing his pope gestures, ignoring you. How can someone look so smug without even having a face? The longer you watch him, the more he gets on your nerve. I want to insult him. There. Now I can insult him. You unleash a torrent of insults that will make a sailor blush, and a sailor's mother ashamed of a sailor. St. Pope's eyes narrow. Looks like Fan Light managed to make him mad enough to fight him. Fight him, then. How's it going, buddy? Hadouken. Well, he's dead. You're putting in the St. Pope's heresy once and for all. Pope's pelvis. And a fake Pope hat. Alright, alright. Well, that's fun. Hello. Let's go with some Dark Mountain secrets to you, which can't print here because your computer would catch on fire. Well, you know, my computer's not a lot good to begin with, so alright, whatever. Okay, I guess I'm fighting a skull now. Okay. Well, he's dead now. You really cracked some skulls there. Well, one skull. You claim its only possession as a reward. Gold tooth. Or whatever. Hello, I got your artifacts back. Oh, skull. Hello. The bee. Oh. Look, I don't want you to tell you what you can and can't say. Well, let's just call this a shiny gold-colored metal sensor and leave it at that. This item goes in your offhand. Plus 3 mysticality. Cool, thanks. Get it? Because the ass and brass is censored. That's funny. Hello. Alright, Snake Spring. Technically it's Snake Summer. Well, it is definitely a snake spring. And the stream of snakes pours out of a hole in the canyon wall. I'm gonna grab a biggin. Hadouken. Oh, he's dead now. Should probably level up some stuff. Ooh, I got some experience. Let's get outfoxing. Mysticality. Yeah. Hello. Ooh, the big apple. As you reach the center of the clearing, you are simultaneously struck with a profound awe and a terrible stench as you discover the largest road apple you've ever seen. You can't even imagine how this got here. Was it a giant horse? Was it 200 normal-sized horses acting collaboratively? They should have sent a poet. Yeah, they should have. Well, that's gross. How's it going? No matter how long you work around it, smell you never get used to. Ugh. Doesn't smell any better up close. Well, I'm gonna shovel it. Make a little dent. It's quite a bit smaller than it was before. Hooray! I just flung it to a different dimension, apparently. Well, alright, that was fun. Alright, I want to go to a destroyed campsite. That sounds fun. Snapsack seems to have taken a lot of abuse recently. Most of the contents are trash from being stomped on. You do find a dented can of potted meat, though. You also notice that the knapsack has a knife sheath strapped to the side, but you don't see the knife anywhere. Potted meat. And it says quality like meat in a can. Or rather, nothing claims quality like a label on a can of meat. Tent's a real mess, trampled by a whole herd of cows. There's something odd about it, though. This campfire has been thoroughly stomped on and kicked. Someone was real serious about fire safety. I hope so. Yikes. You think maybe this used to be a person? What a mess. Cows did this to the guy? I reckon so, judging from the tracks, but what's wrong? Some of these tracks ain't quite right. What do you mean? They aren't spaced out right, and they're uneven. Okay, what does that mean? I'd say either the cow that made these tracks was drunk, or it wasn't the cow that made them. Snakes on a Plane. It's actually Snakes on a Spring. You know, the campy reboot of Snakes on a Plane. You know, it's fairly uncommon knowledge, so an easy mistake, really. There are cow tracks leading away from the mangled corpse. Probably wouldn't be hard to follow them. I'm gonna follow them. Since you have reason to believe these tracks may be a fake, you can either follow them or head in the opposite direction. Alright, I'll go opposite. Head in the opposite direction for about half a mile and discover another campsite, this one occupied. You observe the campers carefully from a distance before approaching. They are dressed weirdly in a brightly colored baggy clothes and white face paint. As you get closer, you realize they're dressed as rodeo clowns. Gross. Why would they do that? There doesn't seem to be a rodeo happen anywhere near here. I'll approach it. Hello. How's it going? This rodeo clown is playing a harmonica. The tune he's playing basically goes doot doot doodle doodle doot doot doot. Say hello. He nods politely but keeps playing. Rodeo clown is eating a comically large haunch of meat. He narrows his eyes at you. He doesn't say mine. This clown is idly juggling a knife. Well, I mean, doesn't really even look like he's holding a knife, but alright. Howdy, stranger, he says with a smile. Converse. Howdy, stranger. Or howdy. Nice knife. Thanks. It was a birthday present. Oh, was it your birthday recently? Clown grins at you. Not my birthday, no. Okay then. Hello. What are you guys doing out here? The clowns exchange glances. Camping? You can tell by the campfire. What I mean is, there's no rodeo or circus around here. So what are you guys doing in rodeo clown outfits? Oh, that. Our circus is up north. We're on break, so we decided to take in the sights. What sights? This is the middle of nowhere. Nonsense. Check out those cactuses over there. And those mountains. And, well, all the sand. Plenty of things to see. I guess so. What circus? I didn't hear anything about a circus in the area. Oh, you wouldn't have. This is a little traveling show. You aren't missing anything. Well, what's it called, though? The clown hesitates and shrugs. It's called Barnaby Bob's Perfectly Normal Traveling Circus Sideshow. Perfectly normal? Why is it called that? He narrows his eyes at you. Accuracy. How far north is it? Well, pretty far. Too far for you to worry about. No, really, how far? It's up near Goblin Gulch. Wow, that is really far north. Right, exactly, too far. You walked all the way from here? Wait a minute, you guys walked all the way down here from the northernmost part of the territory for sightseeing? On your break? We get really long breaks. We have a good union. Where's the circus exactly? Why do you want to go there? I told you, look, don't worry about it. Your unwillingness to tell me is pretty strange. Who ever heard of a clown who doesn't want people to go see a circus? The clown glances at the clown with the harmonica, who shrugs. Well, partner, I was just trying to save you a long journey and all, but if you're sure, I'd be glad to mark it on your map for you. Ask for a discount. Thanks, and you know, it occurs to me that as I travel that long distance, I have plenty of opportunities to advertise for you, so... The clown with the meat hotch makes some kind of gesture, but you didn't quite catch it. No, that won't be necessary. It won't be necessary for you to advertise for us, I mean. See, we haven't decided on a travel schedule yet, and we don't want to spoil the surprise for the town down south. The clown pulls a brightly colored slip of paper from his pocket. Do appreciate the thought, though. Here's your admission. It's on the house. Well, I think that's very gracious of you. Do you know anything about the wrecked camp nearby? Well, it looks like the worker camp. Somebody's camp got right. Well, that's terrible. Whatever happened? Well, it looks like the worker cows. You know, now that you mentioned, we did hear quite a ruckus coming not too far from here. A lot of, mooing and so on, right, boys? The other two clowns nod in agreement. Well, you guys be careful. See you around. Alright, well, okay, that's cool. I mean, I'm gonna go to the circus. A burly, grizzled man in leather, everything, is busy peeling the skin off a no longer recognizable animal. He looks up at you and growls, brandishing his skinny knife as if to say, "Bother me and you'll be next. Bother me and you'll be next." Yeah, I got that. I'll bother you, buddy. You don't want to mess with me. I'm fappy. Well, now he's dead. You beat up the grizzled Skinner and take his grizzly skin pants. Nice. This must be the circus that those clowns were talking about. Exploring a circus sounds like a fun way to kill some time if you can get over the fact that this place is full of people dressed up as creepy clowns. Let the guy at the ticket booth who notices you and give you a little wave. That's right. Well, they're better than the pants I have. Alright. Hello. As you approach, the clown puts on a basically cheerful facial expression that retail employees use when the last thing they want to deal with is a customer, but they're not allowed to say no. When you get up close, the clown suddenly narrows his eyes at you as if an idea occurred to him that he doesn't much like. His fake, cheerful customer service expression is soon back, however. Welcome to Barnaby Bob's Perfectly Normal Traveling Sideshow, sir. How can I help you? I'd like to run away with the circus, please. Aren't you a little old for that? Sorry, we're hurrying. Darn. Alright. I'd like to see the circus, please. Well, you come to the right place, then, but if you want to get inside, you'll need a ticket. You just so happen to have one. Clown looks very surprised. Well, how did you... Well, great. Good for you, sir. I'll just take that and stamp your hand for re-entry. There we go. Enjoy the show. What about my partner? Partner's getting for free. Alright, thank you. As you enter the circus, the ticket booth, clown shouts, "Welcome to Barnaby Bob's Perfectly Normal Traveling Circus Sideshow, sir," in a loud and enthusiastic voice. You stroll into the circus, actually I guess it's more of a carnival, but let's not split hairs, and find that almost entirely deserted. There aren't much more than a dozen other patrons besides yourself. There's a bunch of clowns around working on booths and so on. More clowns than customers, which is a little unsettling, but at least the lines won't be very long. Gotcha. This extremely muscular clown seems to be guarding the entrance to some sort of stage. The clown crosses his arms and grunts as you approach. Show ain't till later. When? Later. Yeah, but when exactly? Later. Okay, jeez. Hello. Alright, well that's creepy. I'm gonna go to the pickle factory. With a shout with more of a loud hiss, a skeleton leaps at you from the underbrush. He's wearing a cavalry hat and has a cavalry saber, but isn't riding a cavalry horse, which I'm pretty sure is the main thing that differentiates cavalry from infantry, if not the only thing. A skeleton stops short as you show him your cavalry pin and snaps you a respectful salute. You take the opportunity to commandeer some of his spare gear. Great. I really didn't need any of that crap. Haunted Pickle Factory. The Hagen United Pickle Factory. You feel a sudden electrical jolt as your hand touches the doorknob. Ow. Oh no, you're late for your shift. Mrs. Vlad is going to be so mad. She might literally bite your head off. Okay, well not literally. Probably. Quick, get suited up. You clock in and hurriedly put on your bright green coveralls. Miss Vlad is predicted as furious. Late again? You better stop taking this job for granted. You think you're going to find a better place with a nice dormitory and reasonably priced company store like ours somewhere else with your skills? Ha! You're doing 3 shifts a day, Buster. Get to work. You're on pickle hopper duty. Pickle hopper duty runs you ragged, like always. Keeping the hoppers filled to a constant flow down the chutes mean you're constantly at a near sprint because you have to manage the Q shunts to keep the levels equal. If you get uneven pickle levels, Mrs. Vlass knows. Nobody knows how she knows, but she knows. A whack from her cane is the minimum you'll get. Damn it, damn it, damn it. At the end of your first 6-hour shift, you get a brief break. You cram a stale cheese sandwich in your mouth while Mrs. Glass glares at her pocket watch, counting down 3 minutes to the second. Break's over. Second shift. You, get over to the salt tank. Now! Oh, God. Managing the salt tank isn't quite as strenuous as the pickle hopper, but it's still a never-ending tension. The brine concentration has to be constantly monitored and kept at very specific measurement, which means constant adjustments. Meanwhile, you can feel yourself desiccating from the haze of salt dust that fills the room. If anything in this place kills you, it's probably going to be salt tank duty. White lung is a nasty business. Cough. Cough on your own time and get that salinity back to normal. It's supposed to be 976 parts per thousand. How hard is that to remember? 976, idiot. Please let me out of here. You got another 180-second break before third shift. You spend most of it drinking water. The company doesn't charge for water, but you've heard a rumor they're considering it. Break's over. Get to the boiler. Oh no, please let me out. Boiler duty means shoveling coal into a furnace that runs a giant tank of boiling vinegar. It stings in here. You try to work with your eyes closed, but this glass screams if you drop any coal on the floor, or if you let the temperature get too low, or too high, or just for no particular reason. At least you're used to the smell of boiling vinegar. In fact, you can't smell anything anymore. Let me out, please let me out. 190 degrees, idiot. Not 189, not 191. What do you think we pay you for? You don't really miss your sense of smell. We're not coughing all the time. You don't really want anything anymore, except to die. Let me out, let me out. With a gasp, you finally snap out of that horrible hallucination, or possession, or whatever the hell that was. Jeez, you can still feel the sting of vinegar vapor in your eyes. Well, that's terrifying. Hello? Hello? You approach the ghost. Can't sleep until it's right. You alright there, partner? Can't sleep, can't sleep, can't sleep. Yikes. 13, 5, 15, 10, 11, 12. Damn it. 10, 11, 12. Come on. 12. 13, 11, and 9. Ah. 11. Oh, come on. What the hell? $15. Haha! It's even. It's okay, I took care of the cucumbers. It's finally done. Thank you. The ghost smiles as he fades away. A few bones hit the ground below it. Pile of bones and cucumbers. It's probably 40% bones and 40% cucumbers if you had to guess. Etched in the skin of one of the cucumbers, you see the phrase all the same, all the same, all the same. Rest in peace, poor guy. Okay, see ya, man. Have a good day. Parts per thousand. Wasn't it like 976? Question mark? Hello. Salt. Salt, salt. We gotta salt the salt. Salt. Alright there, partner? Salt! Okay, geez, salt. Calm down. Salt is correct. It's finally done. Thank you. The ghost smiles as he fades away. A few bones hit the ground below. Salt-crusted skull. This skull bears a mark of prolonged and very strange torture. Etched into the back of the skull is the number 976. Alright, rest in peace, buddy. 190, right? It's not right. It's not right. You alright there, partner? All wrong. The temperature. It's not right. It's all wrong. Not at all right at all. Alright then, dude. All wrong. Ah. 93 degrees. I'll take that shovel. So 1, 2 degrees. Huh. Nah, that was a little bit too far. Damn it. Haha! The vinegar is 190 degrees. It's finally done. Thank you. The ghost smiles as he fades away. A few bones hit the ground below it. Vinegar-soaked bones. These bones are all rubbery because they've been soaked in vinegar. Gross. You can faintly make out the number 190 scratched into one of the bones. Yikes. Rest in peace, mate. It says factory activation lever. Pull it. You pull a lever and there's a deafening roar as old machinery springs to life. After a while, a load of pickles is deposited in a receptacle on the left of the switch. You got an item. Ghost Pickle 3. Huh. Well, that worked for 3 pickles? No wonder this place went out of business. Yep. Alright, see ya. Yeah, I gotta go back to Dirtwater, turn these guys in. Found a crate of supplies bound for a nearby army fort. Looks like it fell off the wagon. Or the driver fell off the wagon and was too drunk to strap it down. In any case, it got knocked open by the fall. Fish through the crate and help yourself to its military contents. It's not like those army cowards have any use for it back east in their cowardly hidey holes. Alright, moving on. To the jail. What all do I have in my inventory? Oh, aha, a jail. Hello. Hey there, what's the good word? Give it the pickle factory remains. What in the world? It's the Gherkinbreast, and please, I don't want to talk about it. It was really weird. I believe you. Here's the reward. Huh, looks like these things are still twitching. Better lock them up just to be safe. Thanks a bundle. Yay. All in a day's work. I thought the guys faded from existence. Didn't we salt and burn their bones like supernatural? Hey, good to see you. You know, you really cleaned up the area and plumb out of bounties for it. Does that mean I get to be sheriff? No. But I guess you could be marshal if you want. What a coincidence, that's my middle name. Well, thanks again for all your help, Marshal. No problem. Fappy Marshal Brian. Wary or dickering? What was it gonna? Oh yeah, I got the railroad camp. I got the dynamite. A nearby hissing sound alerts you to the presence of a snake, or at least something that sounds like a snake, which turns out to be a goblin cooking flapjacks on a flat and baking hot rock. The grayish spatter sizzles as the goblin pours out some more. Then look up and give you a surprised look. Hey, what? What, a human? Hey, what you doing out here? You the thieving flapjacks, maybe? Nope. Be calm. I will not jack your flaps. Did I say that wrong? I will not flap your jock jams. To flapping? Please, what are you wanting? This spatula, wide and flat. I am needing of one to one of it am. To giving will you me? This flapjack mine to giving you? But how is to flipping my flapjacks? I could teach you a bean slinging flipping magic. Interesting to hearing about it. Okay, we'll do trading a spatula for magical lessons. Teach him a lesson. You teach the goblin a simple magical cantrip to flip cooking foods over with a snap of the fingers, and they happily give you the spatula. Alright, cool. What do them ghost pickles do anyway? Makes you difficult to damage for the rest of the day by turning into a spooky ghost. Alright. You eat the pickle. You'd think. It's hard to tell on account of it being only the ghost of a pickle. Gain the effect ghost pickled. Spooky. You're only half there because the other half of you is in the spirit realm trying to digest that pickle you ate. Spooky. Alright. How's it going, buddy? Any luck finding a year's supply of dynamite? Passengers are getting restless. Yep, here you go. Good, perfect. This will do the trick just fine. Hang back a bit while I get the fellows set up the charges, and I'll let you do the honors. Smee consults with the other workers, and they inspect the rocks for a time. Eventually, one of them shrugs, pushes a whole crate of dynamite up next to the rocks, and wires up a detonator. Alright, let her rip. Don't you have a longer detonator cable? Nope. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Just give me a 3 count before I hit the puncher, so I have time to get under the train. Great. Kaboom! Oh, that's normal. The surveyors didn't say anything about a crazy rock monster. Quick, you're the protagonist. Do something about it. Alright, jeez. This guy's very large and very angry-looking guy, standing here. Apparently it's a little peeved at having a year's supply of dynamite blown up next to his butt while he's sleeping. How are you going to handle this? Fair fight? Magic it away? Or outfox it? I'm outfox him. Hey, listen, sorry about the whole dynamite thing. We didn't know you're alive-ish. Anyway, it's just as well we woke you up. He's picked a really bad place to nap. This is a pass through the mountains, and it's a natural wind funnel. Plus desert sands mean this place will be an erosion nightmare for you. You'll be worn down to nothing in just a few hundred years. You need to find somewhere on the leeward side of the mountain where you'll be protected from the wind. The creature seems to understand. It nods its thanks and trudges away. All a day's work. Well, that's as fine a day's work as I've ever seen. Much obliged, friend. We'll be getting the rest of this track laid down and head on out. Here, I'll mark a route for the map for you in case our paths happen to cross again. Thanks, but can't I just ride the train? Got a ticket? Ha, just kidding. Of course you don't. Every seat in this train's sold out. Sorry, boss. Bye. The Great Garbanzo. As you ride along the dusty trail, you feel a change in the air. This area is thick with mystical bean energy. You orient your mind along the axis of the powerful magnetic bean field and follow it to a cave. A sign out front says, The Great Garbanzo's secret hideout. Fellow bean wizards welcome. I'm gonna check it out. Hello. What's new, Susie? You know, we're right about in the middle of the territory. Back when the cows came home was right about where the first reports came out. Like ground zero? Yep, there's a bigger ranch was the first one to go. Seems like an obvious place to check out. Yeah, for sure. Hellstrom Ranch. That just sounds lovely. Most of these books are too fragile to touch, but there's one that looks like it's in decent shape. Beans Illustrated. Okay. Read the book, memorizing each and every recipe. Master Cookery. Nice. Unfortunately, the book was so fragile that close reading caused it to crumble to dust. Oh well. Easy come, easy go. Can I upgrade that? Oh, I can. I'll get that too. Why not? Hello. You sense a deposit of bean iron. Bean iron. All-purpose beans. Alright, cool. Sanic's ears perk up. I should have read most of it. Soup stock load. Oh boy. Carry on and find meat nugget. That's a thing. Kerosene. You don't have a suitable vessel. This is supernatural. Alright, I'll go to Reboot Hill. Hi. How's it going? Discover a coffin that's apparently delivered by mail because it still has the address printed on it. Either that or this was a joke about somebody going to Hellstrom Ranch after they die. It's weird. A marmot skinned cat. This hat's original owner was a crack shot, but he lost his gun in a card game and got eaten by a bear almost immediately afterwards. Billy Spider McKinley turned out to be way more than one. Peggy Immortal, kinda ironic. Big Bob Hurleyhan, gone to the big pie eating contest in the sky. Alright, I got a tripe pie. Biff Bunkerston. He was a real butt face. Snidely Crandallsworth. He was sort of like a Benjamin Button kind of thing. Oh. Oh. Ow. Okay, I need a lot more boosts if I'm gonna fight that. Alright, Fort Memoriam. Ow. 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 Hi, I'm Fappy. Hey, I'm Melvin. What's with the hat? We're doing historical reenactments. You're playing a tabletop war game. Well, okay, sure, but a historical one. Anyway, we only switched this after we quit doing real reenactments. Why'd you quit? It was too much exercise. Also, somebody kept refusing to lay down if we got killed. You missed. Ask about something else. What's this game you're playing? You probably aren't familiar with this type of board game. It's a very specialized form of entertainment. What I mean is you seem to be using Flintlock 4000 rules, but my brother said didn't have cows. Oh, well, yeah, we had mod in ourselves. Cool, huh? Can I play? Well, the rules are pretty complex. I don't think I just want to stop to play a teaching game. I already know it. My brother used to bug me to play it all the time so we could test his strategies. Then great, yeah, we're sure to play on the cow side. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. That's right. Uh-oh. Um. Yeah. That's right. Huh. Which have to have 10? Ah, damn it. Probably get away with only raising it once. Yeah, okay. Nice. Damn it. I don't know if I can win now. Yeah. Heck yeah. Wow, you're really good at this game. Getting good was the only way to keep my little brother from lording it over me all the time. I feel like we should give you some kind of prize. I got some leftover guns from when I was gluing the figurines together. Want them? Sure, thanks. Leave while I'm ahead. Help yourself if you want some candy. Okay, yeah, cool. Alright, oh, okay. Oh man, I'm starting to get tired. Wait, is that 5? Go back to the professor. So at the side of the road catches your attention. Slumped over old skeleton wearing a wizard's hat. I think you'll agree that's reasonably attention-getting. The skeleton leaps the skull and peers at you. He holds up a rusty old can of beans and scrapes his thumb bone across the first two finger bones in a universal gesture for financial transaction. Talk him out of his beans. You know, those beans have got to be way past their expiration date. And that can's pretty rusty. Might be a risk of botulism. Maybe I should just... The skeleton throws the can with an exasperated sigh. Cool. Professor. Good to see you, Andrew. Got those 5 piles of scrap yet? Yep, got them right here. He ambles over the strange contraption in the corner of the room and begins to tinker. Great, let me just... yep, okay, this will do the trick. Just let me get this running, you'll be able to grab a keystone from it. You'll take another 5 scrap for each one you need. Are you familiar with the lost Dutch oven mine? Grim place, but this is where I found the chassis. Ugh, I hate that word so much. Look at it. There's 3 S's. How is it chassis? That's where we found the chassis for that fabricator, wedged behind an unusual pile of rocks. Seems like a good place to start hunting. Alright, I'm on it. Fine, whatever. Just don't frickin' say chassis again. There's an old grave off the side of the trail. Or if not, then someone went and struck a wooden crossing on the ground for no reason. Alright, dig it up. Howdy. How's it going? The stench here is barely tolerable. Lockers are all unlabeled and unlocked. Miner's pants, gas mask. Huh, could use that 5 minutes ago. Spittoon. I don't know what kind of tobacco these miners are chewing, but it must be extra corrosive because this brass spittoon has a hole eaten through the bottom and dark stains underneath it where the spit leaked out. Although oddly, it doesn't seem to be leaking now, and it's half full. I guess the miners plugged the hole with something. I'm gonna inspect it. It's a spittoon, it's disgusting, you can practically see the stink lines coming off of it. Come on, let's not do this. Inspect it. Oh, geez, fine, okay. You crouch down and take a careful look at the filthy spittoon. Inside is blackened with a year's worth of stains. The death broth inside has a rainbow sheen like parking lot oil spill, and occasionally little bubbles pop on the surface. You can actually feel a slight warmth radiating off it from whatever dire chemical reaction is taking place in there. You realize you're holding your breath, not deliberately, but from the human body's natural instinct for self-preservation. Inhale. Imagine somebody made a big pot of chili con carne and left it on the porch. 3 rats crawl inside the pot, eat half the chili, then die. A week later, a family of cockroaches take up residence among the writhing maggots. The cockroaches smoke thick black cigars which they light with tufts of burning human hair. This is what it smells like. Search it. Fortunately for you, the rainbow-colored film on the surface of the liquid coats your hand as you plunge into the toxic stew, keeping it from being immediately dissolved down to the bones. The smell intensifies, and your stomach prepares to hose the poisons off your arm with a high-pressure stream of vomit. Keep searching. Your fingers touch something at the bottom of the spittoon. Better pull out fast, we still have something to pull with. You pull the world's most disgusting pair of pants out of the spittoon, and jump back as the hole of the spittoon's bottom, now unplugged, begins to leak steaming filth. Congratulations, you're now the proud owner of the worst object I've ever been paid to think about, narrowly defeating a leather bondage harness made from the skin of a clown. Hooray! Well, I'm gonna put on the pants. I'm gonna put on spit-soaked pants. Alright. Damn it! Hello, do you have oil? Oh god, get the hell out of my way. Die. Very thorough, wouldn't you say? Ha. I need frickin' oil. Off to one side of the desert trail, a skeleton sitting in the shade of a rocky ridge. Looks like some poor traveler must have succumbed to the heat. As you move closer to investigate, it appears that the skeleton is holding a book. As you get close enough to see it's a copy, a Longfellow translation of Dante's Divine Comedy, you notice that the skeleton is in fact reading it, turning the pages and making little notes in the margin with a pencil. Excuse me, you're in my light. Ah, talking skeleton! Sorry, it took me by surprise. Ask about the book. Divine Comedy. That's about heaven, hell, and so on, right? Is it accurate? I'm making corrections. Alright, I guess I'll just kill you. I would love to discuss the Divine Comedy with you. I don't have very many people to talk books about. Ow. Bop. Ring of smart thinking, huh? I'll wear that. I'll put that ring on, baby. Get some dicker in. Get some bean shield action. Ow. She wants to sleptwalk here. This guy stopped messing with his watch and started eating jelly beans. What you got there? Jelly beans? Yep. Can I have one? Nope. Please. No, get your own. Where'd you get them? A little ways south here, from a fellow named Roy Bean. Thanks. Howdy, boss. Howdy, Smee. Stuck again? Yep, got ourselves one hell of a cane to get across, and no materials for bridge building. Any ideas? There's an old mine town up north called Breadwood. They opened a lumber camp after the mines dried up. If you could fix a deal with them for the lumber we need, I can handle the engineering side of things. Okay, where is it? Smee marks the location of Breadwood Camp on your map. Of course, anything you could find to build a bridge out of is fine by me, but that seems like the simplest option. Alright, okay. I'll go to Breadwood. You catch a whiff of ozone and abruptly pull the e-brake. Sanic screeches to a halt. You hop down and sniff out the source of shockweed plant. These are really valuable, but hard to pick. Well, I don't have foraging, so see ya. You know a town's gone to pot when the horses are drunk. What's new, Susie? There's a ranch out this way run by a lady named Andrea. Not that I got much hope of her still being alive. Gee, come on, Susie, keep your chin up. I'm fine, as long as we put a stop to this. Oh, wait. The buttery biscuit. How's it going, buddy? Guys, grimly watching, knows you looking and waves you away irritated. Well, well, looked like some poor son of a biscuit wandered into town. Howdy, cake sucker. Jeez, rude and baffling. Get used to it. You like our cussing here in Breadwood. Well, sure, fine, but cake sucker? We also like our breads and bread-related products. So I've noticed. What's with the guy washing dishes? That muffin lover ran up a tab he couldn't pay off. So now he gets to wash dishes. Some of them dishes I've been saving for just such an occasion. How much does he owe? $150. I'll pay it. You're even dumber than I assumed. But whatever. You could tell him he's free yourself. Alright. Jeez. Guys, grimly watching. Hey, I paid off your tab. You're free. How would you do a thing like that for? Just feeling charitable, I guess. Well, thanks, but I don't know how to do much. Nothing except washing dishes. Nothing at all. Well, I can also wash clothes. And I can play the washboard. That's pretty much it, though. Well, there's plenty of job opportunities opening up in dirt water. Why don't you try your luck out there? Well, alright, that's worth a shot. Thanks, pal. He leaves with a wave, and the bartender replaces a sign on the wall. Dishwasher wanted. Spittoon! Your favorite, Q. This is a spittoon, and a usually full one. Probably best to leave it alone. Take a closer look. Look, this isn't Mom and Pop's Family Fun Time Saloon. This is a dive bar in a dive town. The people who drink in here are mainly drifters and desperados. Don't go splash on the literal scum of the earth. I'm gonna. Seriously, don't. This is wrong and disgusting. It is vile behavior. I have my face right up to the thing. What does it look like? No, I'm not telling you. Why are you doing this to me? I had to skip lunch today because I couldn't stop thinking about you in these foul spittoons. I got my hand right in there, splashing around. La la la, I'm not listening. You find nothing. You are the worst person in the world. Ha, I found something alright. Like a necrotic skin disorder, I bet. Actually, it's a pair of boots. So there, Mr. Delicate Stomach. Boots, great. Boots full of bandit spit. I hope they have to invent a whole new kind of trench foot just for you. I hope they name it after you. You're just jealous of my sweet new boots. Oh, God. Oh, that's way better. Thank you. Redwood Trading Post. It's a post. Trade with it. Alright, I'm gonna buy this shit. I don't know why, but I have a fuckload of money for some reason. Alright. I'm gonna get foraging. You read the book and learn all sorts of tricks for squeezing extra stuff out of cactuses and whatnot. Nice. Unfortunately, while practicing your techniques, you accidentally squeeze the book into book juice, which it turns out isn't actually a real thing. Oh. Almost a recipe for ice cold bean based Great Northern Blizzard. Hell yeah, that sounds awesome. You studied the bean dessert recipes and practiced conjuring up various configurations of frozen beans. Unfortunately, at some point, the book got completely covered in a snowdrift and now it's all soggy and ruined. Oh. That sounds awesome. Yeah. All is not well with this well. That poor well. Orson Welles. H.G. Wells. Something. Howdy, Mayor. I'm Fappy Bryan here on behalf of the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company. We need to build a bridge in a hurry, so I'm here to cut a deal with you for the lumber. Alright, I believe we can scrape together that much wood. What sort of down payment are you offering? Oh, I sort of expected you to just bill us. You want that much lumber with no payment up front? Are you serious? Well, I could probably offer you free train rides. I do enjoy a nice train ride, but that deal is said to be a real problem, and I already got 7 problems to worry about. Oh? Mayor glances at a list of problems posted on the wall and paces around nervously. Maybe I can help with some of your problems? Oh, thank you. I'd certainly welcome any assistance you can offer. The soup shortage. I'll do that. That's at the soup stock, right? I'll just get them all while I'm here. Alright. Your transponder beeps, indicating a spot on the horizon. You spur Sanic towards it to investigate and find a well. Just a well. Curious abandoned well. Damned well stopped to investigate it. It's clever. Haha, nubby! Woo. A bunch of paper cards, grab them. Alright. Press the button, the machine speaks, a voice says Ganilla. 7 buttons appear. Look at the buttons. Miss a reassuring attorney and learn how to vibrate it for number 0. Okay. Cool. Okay. The screen says Hobuno Staku Zam. Cool. Alright, well that's a thing. Bye. I'm gonna go back to the soup stock load. And I'll kick the crap out of this thing first. Hadouken! Ow. But it's a good thing to regenerate health. These things cannot kill me at all. Do I have a can of oil? I don't think I do I? Redwood. Okay. I got a ring, I guess. Do you have oil? No, you don't. You're useless to me. I'm a smash. Using the bread bowl, you scoop some soup. Damn it. Ha! I'm a genius. Ba-da-ding, ba-da-ding, ba-da-da-da-ding. Hi. Hello. Kutono Crocus Fluid. Bonocro Kuskro. Screen this machine says Kutuno Crocus Fluid Barocono Kuskro. Insert Crocus Fluid. Alright, that's a thing. Get some soup. There are hundreds of snakes lounging around this pool of hot soup. I'll fight some snakes. Snakes, snakes. I don't know no snakes. Oh, ow. Oh, God, ow. Okay. Could have done that one a bit better. Do you have oil? You okay, buddy? I'm pretty sure my leg is broken, so no. What happened? Traffic accident? No, it just sort of broke all of a sudden. Guess I don't get enough vitamins or whatever. Good nutrition can be difficult in this day and age. I'm gonna need some medicine. Can you help me? Sure. Thank you. There's a mission up north. The nuns on it. They run a little hospital that sells medical supplies. Can you give me some broken leg pills? Actually, I already have some. Alright. Good Lord, I'm exhausted from reading all this. Hi, I'm Fat Brian. Any mail for me? Yes, actually. Package came for you. Here you are. Thanks. Nope. Darn. Well, I'd like to send a postcard. Ooh, a portable arcane oven. Okay. That exists. Set that bad boy up. How about? I'm gonna insult myself. You call yourself a green-footed goblin-chasing jerk. You call yourself a red-bellied goblin-kissing jerk. Better not insult yourself anymore. You're getting angry, you're liable to pass out. Alright. Where doth I get oil? Alright, I'll go to Curious Copes. Ow. My face. The disrespect. Alright then. Hi. Well, that was a complete waste of time. You hear the crack of a rifle and a lead bee buzzes past your ear. I call bullets lead bees sometimes. Off in the distance you see a skeleton with a rifle. Looks like he's lining up for another shot. Hey, excuse me, technical question, but how can you possibly be aiming that rifle without eyeballs? The skeleton thinks about it for a moment and overthinks it, and then finds himself unable to aim anymore. Histon curses he stomps away to find an optometrist. Okay. That exists. Where do I find oil? How's it going, buddy? You teenagers seem dispirited and are trying to drown their sorrows with big mugs of water. Maybe they misunderstood the idiom. Hey, you boys wouldn't happen to know about some bread that went missing, would you? Aw, nuts. I told you we'd get in trouble, Billy. Shut up, Jerry. Way to just blab about everything, dude. Calm down, you two. The mayor just wants his bread back. Hand it over and the trouble you'll in will be minimal. Ain't that simple, mister. We sold that bread for meat to start up this bakery. Why? Because we wanted to make something of our lives. Everyone in bread was just bums. Plus, like, everyone needs bread, right? So we figured we'd make it big. Okay, well, no problem. We'll take Mayor the bread you've made and call it even. Yeah, no problem. Except for the fact we don't know a dang thing about making bread, turns out. All we ended up with is weird lumps. Well, that ain't true, Billy. Last loaf we tried was almost right. Yeah, sure, that one was nearly edible, but we're practically out of ingredients. Maybe I could help. I might know someone. I might know someone who could help you out. Do you two know Louise Lathrop? No, who's that? She just might be the solution to your problems. Let me head on over where she lives and talk to her for you. I do happen to know a bakery. Really, that's wonderful. Ah, geez, I can't go like this, though. I'm filthy. No one would ever let me step foot in the kitchen looking like this. You have a bar of soap I can mooch. Ah. Get out of my way. Freaking bar of soap. Stupid freaking son of a... Where the hell is it? Oh, there it is. Back to the Baker boys. Find an overturned military stagecoach, half buried under its crazy labeled supplies and stenciled military type. You dig around the record and find a manifest. Looks like the thing was bound for Fort Morium, but says delivery was declined. Alright. That's the thing. You see Louise Lathrop busily baking bread. Billy Baker hops his feet as soon as you enter. Hey, thanks for sending Louise over. She knows a ton about baking. Yeah, we're going to be major league bakers with her around. No problem, fellas. Let me grab enough bread to sell things to the mayor. We'll call it square. All's well that ends well. Hey, Mayor. You encounter a goblin chef out harvesting produce, by which I mean knocking lumps off a cactus. Gives you some real side eye when it sees you. Hey, you, a human, to keep me away from these lumps that are mine. Or maybe I'm cooking you instead. What? What? You goblins don't people to eating, do you? Haha, no, gross. I did saying that to scare you away. Did you scared? Gee, yeah, a little. Nice. So what's cooking? Lumps. Okay then. Instead of bashing the cactus part, have you considered cutting it up with a knife? What? They're to considering cactus with knife to cutting. Ah, yes, another chef man suggesting this, but texture all wrong. Here, you can have in his pants. They don't goblin legs fitting. Cool. How does pants give you stench resistance? Okay, thanks, I guess. Where is... What was I looking for again? I don't even remember. Okay, Old Schwantz Brewery, here we go. Fort Treason. I don't give a crap about that. Ah. Well. Okay, have fun. I'll come back never. Ghostly specter in the form of an old white-haired man shambles towards you, muttering, "Tune up my old banjo, Evelyn. Gets his body stunted." What? I'm gonna teach you a bassoon you won't forgive. Don't thank me, gonna escapade. Thurston. What the fuck? Okay. Ow. Bit of ectoplasm. Beyond this gate stand countless rows and columns of tombstones. Well, they're not actually countless. I've counted them, and there are 999 of them. 999. 69. Damn it. 169. 420. Okay. Plot 420 is completely overgrown with mushrooms. You root around the loose shrimmage and find a book. Coincidentally, it's a book about mushrooms. My ecology, your ecology. Okay. You flip through the book and memorize all positions of all of the spots on all the mushrooms. Passing fair mycologist. You know more about mushrooms than the average cowpoke. Mush! After you finish reading the book, you absentmindedly misplace it while musing about mushrooms. Drat. Always happens to me. Wait, hang on. Poke around the shed. Character appears to be shirking his duties quite a while, judging by the dust and cobwebs. Looks like the mayor was right about having him wandered off, because he's going to have to fetch him back here to do his job. Well, tool singular is a shovel here. Since you already have a shovel, you leave it alone. It's not like you'll be able to dig twice as fast. You come to the chair. Like all chairs owned by one guy, it has years' worth of lint and food crumbs underneath. Gross. Scope out the desk. It's covered with old paint-splattered newspapers and features a large collection of tiny jars of paint, as well as a jar of fine-tipped brushes, a can of thinner, and a stack of history books. Curious. Check out the flyer. You find a flyer for military enthusiasts. Apparently they meet regularly at Fort Memorial. I was over there. You find a poor lost crate which has been abandoned and forgotten by its owner. How sad. You smash the lid open with the crowbar and rob its contents. Sorry, crate. Hello. Hello, Granch. Okay, cool. Hey. Hey. Hey, Shappy. I'm Jeff. You the caretaker? Yeah, that's me. The other guys tell you I try to keep hush. Assume you're a weirdo for working in a graveyard. Make sure to tell you to get back to work, because skeletons are wandering out of the place and causing trouble for the neighbors. Ah, nuts. Alright, well look, I'm on a real winning streak here. I'll go back once it's over. Looks like I broke your winning streak. Dang it, I guess he did. GG. Alright guys, I gotta get back to work. I'll catch you next week. How's it going, buddy? Hey, what's up? Not into the game? Nah, I mean, I like games. That's why I hang out with these guys. But I've gotten bored of these strategy war games. I want something different. Like what? Well, I like playing the guitar, and I was thinking some kind of guitar game where you pretend you're in a band and have to hit the right chords. It sounds hard if you don't already know how to play the guitar. And I thought it'd be kind of a real simplified version of guitar, but then it would be much fun for me. I have an idea. Instead of pretending to play in a band, why don't you join an actual band and play guitar for real? Well, places looking for talent. Put my guitar skills to actual use? That's not a bad idea. Okay, cool. So Jules Saloon in Dirtwater. Tell him I sent you. Thanks a bunch. I'll head out right now. Godspeed, guitar man. Hello. Shelves stuffed full of rulebook for that weird game those nerds are playing. You pour over the rules until you understand perfectly. You realize they're playing an entirely different game than these guys are actually playing. Oh well, at least to learn something useful. As you're about to walk away from the shelf, you know something that definitely doesn't belong there. Immediate next max. Oh, great. The vampiric yodel skill. Oh. Kurt's fit pants. Another spittoon. The liquid in the spittoon is bright yellow. I feel like that's all that needs to be said about it. I'm gonna look closer. I'll never understand you. Alright, well, you crouch down next to the spittoon. Hydration. Whew. That feels much better. From the nauseatingly sweet stench coming out of it, it appears these nerds haven't been using it as a makeshift urinal as you may have suspected, but rather they're chewing bright yellow lemon lime soda flavored chewing tobacco. Unless, well, another possibility is that they have been using it as a urinal, and they're all extremely diabetic, which now that I think about it is a real possibility. In fact, it's probable that both these things are true. Search it. Really? You're just gonna put your hand in the nerd's piss and or spit bucket? Just gonna dive right in there, huh? Just gonna splash around that sticky yellow broth of spit and pee with no restraint whatsoever? I sure am. With a fanfare of sad trombones and a choir of angels retching, a sword rises up out of the spittoon, held aloft by a wet, bedraggled, miserable-looking woman's arm. Since you're already kneeling, the arm wastes no time before tapping you on both shoulders with the sword, splashing your clothes with yellow slime, officially declaring you Fappy Brian, King of Filth. Congratulations. The sword clatters on the floor as the hand drops it with a shudder and withdraws back to the spittoon. Got an item, Black Excalibur. Long live the king, baby. Ugh. As Santa carefully navigates a bunch of weird rock formations, everything suddenly goes silent. Except everything except the racing repulse, that is, because it's symboled off horrifying Ungolith. Alright, I'll kick its ass. Ah. Ow. No, it's dead. About 2.5 hours. I think I'm about to call it quits. I'm starting to get really tired, and talking all as much is making me extremely dehydrated. Yeah, I think it's about ready to call it quits for this stream. Still have so much left of the game to do. I'll probably pick this up another time. Excuse me. Well, thank you everybody who tuned into the stream. It was a lot of fun. Love this ridiculous, stupid game, but stupid but hilarious game. Pew, 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 pew. And with that, I will see you next time. Bye. And stay fappy. Okay, bye.